This is trippy. All right, this is what I just got. This is what I just downloaded. On, let me get this together. There we go. There we go. Listen, man, what? I gotta remember this, so I had to record it. Wow. So, gut feel. You have a gut feeling? Your gut ever tell you anything? So I was just saying I needed to record this and remind myself and possibly others, but self is most important. Man, the body. We have two minds. We have two minds. Not just the mind in your head, but you have a mind in your gut. You have a gut in your stomach. You know, that's a second brain. You know, and there's a war. You know, there's definitely wars out here, powers that be that try to control the mind. But they control the mind through various ways of sound waves and manipulation and all this other stuff, but also through the food, through what we consume, because it's all about what we consume through all of your senses. We don't just consume through food, but that's so important. So anyway, I'm just going to stay on task, though, and stay on point. The body has two minds, all right? And we must be conscious of both of those and what we put in both of our minds. So we have to be conscious of what we are ingesting in our bodies. Wow. Because that controls so much. You know, you get parasites and diseases and ailments and dysfunction through the body based on stuff that we consume. So we have to be conscious and choose only the best possible ingredients so that we don't alter the ease and the functionalities of our bodies, minds, and spirit. All right. So, wow, like it really just hit me. Just that there is a lot of control based on the foods that we consume. And I've been, this last year of 2019, I watched more television in 2019 than I did in the last 5 years combined, hands down. And I was just thinking about just how perception is everything. So if you're watching TV constantly, if you only live or travel in a certain way or certain vicinity or area or city, that's all you see, that's all you know. So therefore, that's all you'll be, that's all you'll do. That's why traveling is so important, and trying new things are so important. Trying new foods, being open to different foods and different places and different concepts, being open mentally, being open, you know, physically. Wow. Otherwise, you'll just be stuck. So I've been kind of confined. I've confined myself to a small living space and a lot of time indoors as well. And seeing the results that I've bared, seeing the weight that I've gained, seeing the cloudy thoughts and depressive thoughts and just the results that I've yielded from the year of 2019, the actions and decisions I've made in 2019. They are what they are. I'm still here. I'm still winning. I'm thankful for it all. I'm grateful for all. I've had a great year overall, but now it's time to have a phenomenal year, to yield different results. And I'm thankful because I can see the difference between how I was just growing up and just being a part of just life and the system and just, you know, just the society that the culture and society that we were brought up in. But then I started to make my own decisions, being informed after gaining some life and love from some brothers and other places, Netflix, documentaries. But it was going against the path, going against what society told me to do or told me to eat and consume, and trying something different that allowed me to get a total different result in my body and in my mind and in my spirit. Took me down paths that were just truly magnificent and out of this world, literally sometimes. But now going back and like, okay, you know, I got the experience or whatever, and you know, started to consume what the masses consume and watch and do. you know, it's so important. Now I'm getting sidetracked, but I'll wrap up with this. It's so important as well that with your environment, your loved ones or whoever you're living with, got to be on board too. You don't have to, but it's best if they are on board as well, because it's so important. It's such a challenge if you live with people that are against what you're doing or not a part of. They're not on the team. You know, because it's taken away from your willpower. It's a distraction, and we got to be focused. Got to have that laser beam focus, and it just helps if you can just set yourself up in an environment to win. You know, there's no need to put yourself in such a challenging thing where you have stuff that's detrimental to your health. It's like if you are a drug addict, you know, you got clean, it's probably not best to go back to the house that 2 or 3 other people that still do drugs live in. Because at some point in time, you're going to relapse. At some point in time, you're going. So if you are about, you know, being healthy and eating clean and, you know, eating a plant-based, it's probably best that your environment supports that versus someone living in a house full of people that aren't on board with that. Because you are who you hang around. You are the sum of your 5 friends. You're the average of the 5 friends you hang around. You know, all that rings true. And my whole point was, we got 2 brains. We got to watch what we eat. We got to watch because that stuff affects us more than what we think. It is so important that we truly watch what we eat. We watch what we think. We make conscious decisions of what we eat. We make conscious decisions of how we think and what we think. What we choose to energize. What thoughts we choose to energize.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
So with that, let's be great. Let's be phenomenal. Let's be our best selves. Let's get it.